PW1, the evidence of the witnesses. Mr. A.A.H. is an officer of the Department of State Service. His schedule of duties includes arrest, investigation, and taking of statements of suspects. According to him, the defendant is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra group. He stated that his first contact with the defendant was on the 14th day of October 2015, when he was detailed by his commander in the Lagos other officers, with one of them named Bolaji Adeyemo. On arrival at the hotel, they introduced themselves and informed the hotel workers that they were there to arrest the defendants. PW1 even showed the receptionist the photograph of the defendants, but he was told that the defendant was not in the hotel. He then asked for the guest manifest, but the name of the defendant was not on the manifest. So PW1 reverted to his commander, who then ordered that they conduct room-to-room search. In the process, they enlisted the cooperation of the manager of the hotel, who availed them of the master key of the rooms. Shortly after, Bolaji called PW1, who was downstairs, with his director, informing him that he had found the defendant in room 303. On getting to the room, PW1 stated that he met a young lady who was later identified as Miriam Ibezimako. He introduced himself to the defendant and informed them of the purpose of their visits. Thereafter, they proceeded to arrest the defendants, who initially resisted arrest. PW1 further stated that during the encounter, Bolaji intervened to calm the situation after the defendant booted him, whereupon the defendant eventually agreed to follow them to the station. PW1 stated that the room looked like a broadcasting studio due to the broadcasting items mounted on the table, such as microphone, a tripod and airpod, transmitter, mixer, and cords. PW1 said they located the defendant at about 23 hours of the day. When they arrested him, they also arrested him with some of his baggage, which was listed in this sheet of papers, which the defendant signed. He said the items recovered were about 70, and it took some time for him to complete the inventory. PW1 stated further that on the following day at about 9 a.m., he was instructed to take the statement of the defendant. So he took him to the interview room and recorded the statements from him, which was captured on video. PW1 stated that at the time he took the statement of the defendant, the allegation against him was that he was the founder and leader of an organization known as the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, through which he allegedly agitated for the violent secession of Nigeria's southern eastern states, South states, and as well as two states from the north central region, namely Benue and Kogi. Also, that he founded Radio Biafra, through which he broadcast his intentions, inciting the general public, particularly his followers and those who are sympathetic to his cause, to violence, to achieve the secession he was agitating for. PW1 then stated that he issued the defendant with this service statement form after administering the cautionary word onto the defendant, and then he proceeded to write down his statements. The defendant signed the statement, and same was countersigned by him, PW1. PW1 stated further that the international passport of the defendant was recovered and brought to them the following day by the manager of the hotel, who found the